Oh, hello, Dirty Trucking, Dirty Trucking. It is now, what time is it? 2:17. My birthday weekend. I can't do anything but work. Um, I just got off, just giving y'all an update. I just got off the virtual meeting with 36th District Court. My in-person court date is August 26th. And at that time, I'll be able to discuss any other issues that I was paid up to June. They had me speak to some free attorneys, Lakeshore Legal here, that's in Michigan. But I've spoken to them before when I was at Alden Towers. And because of my income as a truck driver, they could not assist me. And I really didn't have any money saved up to try to hire a personal attorney. So, and it's going to be the same situation here, because I'm a gig worker. And that's a shame that because I'm a gig worker and my income varies. I mean, this is not a set amount that they know somebody can make, like an hourly wage. You make $12 an hour for 8 hours. It's not a set amount. It's what you can get every day. So, it's unfortunate that being classified as independent or a gig worker, they don't have resources when we have legal matters. They don't have resources because of our income. So they took me my information as an intake, so they'll be in contact with me. But I already know that they're going to talk about my income is too high. They already know that now. They're just trying to see if, there were some stipulations or something else different they can do. But I have a court date of August 26th. They said I'm safe into my apartment until August 26th. After that, all hell's gonna break loose. I have $1,000 saved. This is the whole first week of August. This is the end of the first week of August. The money that I made yesterday is going toward the rental car. And I'm going to have to pull a little out of my savings to pay for the rental car. And then turn around Saturday, they're going to post that pre-authorization that they did not put back in my account. They're going to post it Saturday. So, which means I'm going back into my savings and taking another $290 out of my savings. So I'll probably be knocked down all the way down to $700, $600 again. And I got to get up $3,800 by the end of the month. So, this is crazy. This is Uber's fault. If Uber had paid me my $1,000 bonus like they were supposed to, I wouldn't be in this position at all. But Uber is a deceitful company. Told me to send them a screenshot. Talked to me like they didn't offer that. They didn't offer that bonus. So this is where we're at. I'm just giving you an update. So I actually got a court date. I'm safe in the apartment till August 26th, but after that, ain't no telling what happened. Dirty Trucker may be on the street throwing all my shit out again, and I ain't been through this shit in fucking 20 years. And all this shit because of Uber. Uber. Nobody makes Uber. Nobody holds Uber accountable for Uber shit. Nobody holds anybody accountable for the stealing. Nobody holds anybody accountable for anything. They just sit there and know this shit going on and watch you go through this shit. I'm being stolen from. They finna steal if that $290, if they send that pre-authorization in on Saturday and make me pay $290 out of my savings, I will definitely be filing with the state attorney general, because I know for a fact that they did not put that money back in my account. And that's what happened. And they probably did it a couple of times in July. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention because I stopped doing what I said I was going to do to catch them. Every time the $290 comes in the account, I was going to throw it up into my savings. So that way I know they sent it in. But I didn't do it. I got off track. I saved up some money in my account that I paid them with. And so I started letting them go ahead and get the rental car amount. And then I also had the other amount, the Saturday amount in there. So go ahead and get them both because I had it in there. But I think because I was leaving that kind of money in the account, they used that as an excuse. I think they knew. So they going to try to use it as an excuse to say, we paid you your $290. No, you didn't. And I can prove it. There's no way they put $290 in my account. You couldn't have. I only left $100 in that account. I left $98 on Sunday. There's no way that they put that money in my account. And even with my earnings that I had, there's no way. Wednesday, the money didn't show up. You didn't put the $290 back in my account. Hertz rental car did not put the $290 back in my account. And I had suspicion of it the week prior because it didn't look like they put the $290 in my account. And I can't believe I'm sitting up here now. I've been having extremely bad days and no days. So a lot of that is coming into play too. I've had extremely bad days and no days. But to go the whole month of July, something's wrong here. Even if I made $100, I don't care what I made. If I was able to have $100 a day out of whatever I made by the end of the month, I still should have had the damn $2,057 that I owed, minus what the other stuff I'm paying on. I still should have been able to have it. How many days in June? $100 a day out of the money. You got to be stealing from me. You got to be. But wait a minute. I can't say that because you got to pay for the rental car. But that's outside of the rental car. That's outside of the rental car. That's if I'm making the same earnings. And that's the problem. I'm not making the same earnings. I'm making pretty much $100 less every day. And Lord knows if they cause me some problems like they did yesterday, and the day before, talking about they got a report of dangerous driving. Oh, you get a report of dangerous driving after you see my credentials on my driver's license. Yeah. How coincidental. And I'm sick of it. I ain't got no business talking to no lawyer, no attorney, or doing a virtual meeting in a goddamn courtroom for non-payment of rent. I'm tired of this state and these people in this state doing shit, or people I work for doing shit to embarrass me, to make it look like I'm not fulfilling my obligations. I've paid my rent every month. I've been in this motherfucking building, and I've been in this building since 2022. I moved in this building in 2022. And you're going to try to make it look like I don't pay my rent? I'm careless with money? I'm not doing my due diligence? I'm tired of them doing shit to get me in a fucking courtroom in front of a judge. And they out here talking about, just like Uber said, the Uber rep, when I was, the issue with the driver's license, I sat up there 2 hours in the parking structure in the lot. I'm trying to help you. What are you trying to help me with? No, who asked, they talk about this, we trying to help you. Help me what? You helped me get evicted. You are aiding me getting evicted. This shit you done has led to me with a fucking summons to be evicted. That's your help. I didn't ask you for help. I didn't ask you to do this shit. I didn't ask you to do none of this shit. Ain't none of this shit you doing for me, putting money in my pocket. But you got me spending out money. You stealing my money. And then you got me taking risks trying to play $15 on the lottery to see if I can hit a lottery number. And they still pulling. These numbers they pulling, yesterday was 140. You know what that is? That's local 140. That was my UAW that fucked me over. Why would I play that number? Why would I play a number of motherfuckers that fucked me over? Why would I even play local 140? I'm no longer at Chrysler. Then the midday was three of my Social Security number. Three of my Social Security number. I don't never play my Social Security number. Never. I don't never play them Social Security numbers. They keep pulling, they control the lottery. That's why the numbers I'm playing with, if the numbers that I play with the most money on it would come out, I could resolve this immediately. But they didn't do it. They didn't do it because they're controlling the lottery. They want certain numbers to come out. They want to play some game to guess a certain number. And look what you've done. The shit you doing don't work. I don't need help from people that's getting me evicted. I don't need help from people that's putting burdens on me. I don't need help from people who's making me broke, who's playing games, who's lying on me and trying to get me standing out. You want me at 55 years old standing out there on the street? I got to throw all this shit out if I get evicted. I got to throw all my shit out. Like they were doing when I was on that truck. What the fuck did they do this shit for? What the fuck did they put me in this position for? I want to know what the fuck did you go to this extreme for? What the fuck did they do this shit for?